Well, I don't know if anyone will actually be here or not for this, and I apologize that not everyone will be able to chat in here, but I really just wanted this video, and this Periscope, to, just be relatively quick because I need to get into work today, but wanted to talk about a few updates for the channel, also give you some news as to what is going on. Those of you that saw the video that went up yesterday on the Papa Kenn Media channel, I started the Five Nights at Freddy series with the first game, obviously, and I had planned on having 4 videos for that initial series. Hey, DW Infinity, welcome to the Periscope. But yeah, I had intended on there being 4 videos. Unfortunately, there will only be 3, because I recorded the final night of the 5th night, which is as far as I'm going to get, believe me. That is a difficult game. But I spent 2 hours recording it and finally beat the game. And then when I went to, save everything, the gameplay footage corrupted. So it's 2 hours of just constant aggravation and annoyance and trying so hard, and then finally beating the game, or beating the 5th night of Five Nights at Freddy's, and it's just gone. And after that occurred, I spent the next 4 hours working on trying to get it restored. I tried 5 different restore softwares. Only 2 seemed feasible as to, possibly being able to fix the video, but unfortunately none of them actually worked. So rather than for now trying to, re-record the 5th night and trying to beat it all over again, I'm just gonna move forward and go on to Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's 2, because my goal is to try and get to Five Nights at Freddy's sister location before Halloween, if at all possible. And again, just with a full-time job and then spending another 2 hours, maybe a little bit less, but still, trying to beat the level again, it would be aggravating and just not worth it, I feel, in the end. So yeah, I may revisit it at some point, but for the time being, there will only be 3 videos that come out for the first Five Nights game. Other than that, as I mentioned, my goal is to get to sister location before, or at least by Halloween. So, if you're a fan of the Five Nights at Freddy's series, hopefully you're looking forward to that. And DW Infinity, I apologize for not answering your question earlier. I'm doing pretty good this morning. A bit tired due to staying up until 1 in the morning trying to recover the lost footage. So there's that. And the worst part is like, I got all the camera footage of like me playing. I got my, my reactions of getting frustrated and, well, scared at first, but mostly frustrated. And then the audio recording, but yeah, just the game footage is gone, and it's infuriating. But also, in case you are a fan of the Discovering Torchwood series, there's going to be a reaction going up today. That will include links to the full reaction over on Daily Motion, if you if you're into that kind of thing. And also, when it comes to discovering Game of Thrones, now my goal has usually been to get those videos out on Friday, and some of them have. So I've decided that instead I'm going to do Steven Universe. Those videos will come out on Mondays. Torchwood will be Wednesdays. And then Game of Thrones will actually be on Saturdays. That will be, excuse me, the set release day for those, because that gives me a little bit of extra time, especially as I'm trying to, work on the buffer. And yeah, it would take some stress off of me to space it out that way. So, hopefully all my Kenvians don't mind that. I mean, they're pretty much used to the Game of Thrones videos coming out on Saturday anyway. But yeah, that's the plan for that. I'm trying to think if there were any other updates I was needing to make as far as schedule goes. Well, I know that the video game videos on my channel aren't really, the most popular things, but for the rest of this month at least, pretty much any games that'll be going up will be horror oriented, and most likely, if not all of them, will be for the Five Nights at Freddy's games. And I know that a lot of people kind of hate those games because they're clickbait, but let's see, anything that will put away the stress. Yes, thank you, DW Infinity. It definitely will help me as far as stress goes. Just setting the schedule for discovering Game of Thrones to Saturday, because it'll give me, an extra day to try and get those out there. And I feel like that's really what matters at the end. It's just I want to get you all the best quality content that I can. And unfortunately, just trying to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday is incredibly, incredibly hard to do. So, yeah. And I know I've been doing the every other week as far as Game of Thrones goes. And I don't know if I'll have one out this week. I would like to, but I think that starting next Saturday, it will be every week. And then this will be the last, I guess, gap week for Game of Thrones. Can you consider doing the adventure games of Doctor Who? I will. I actually already have that downloaded to my computer. Have not played it yet, but that will be coming. I might actually do that when I start up on the classic Doctor Who series, which is, I'll be starting that after I finish the first series of Torchwood. So, yeah, once we, get through October and I get into, I finish the first series of Torchwood, I'll be getting into classic Doctor Who, and we'll introduce some more Doctor Who games as well, among those being the Doctor Who adventure games. So, you do have that to look forward to, hopefully, as long as I don't suck at the games. But, let's see, if there's anything else. I think that's actually it. So, again, just to recap really quick, the Discovering series for now, they'll be coming out on Mondays, Steven Universe, Wednesday, Torchwood, and then Saturdays, Game of Thrones. This Saturday, there may not be one, just, because of, again, trying to build up the backlog. But starting with next Saturday, it'll be on a weekly basis for Discovering Game of Thrones. A whole lot of other shows I'm wanting to start doing. And also, the Five Nights at Freddy's series will continue through October. I won't have the finale for Five Nights at Freddy's, the original game, because reasons and my recording software. But alright, everyone, if you're watching this on YouTube, if you have any questions, please do leave them in the comments down below. Everyone that's currently here for the Periscope, including you, DW Infinity, thank you so much for joining me and watching this, and I'm going to head on into work, and I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Oh, and again, the reaction for the new Torchwood episode, or the new Discovering Torchwood episode, will be going up today. But until next time, everyone, I'm Papa Kenn, Alonzi. I don't know how to stop. Oh, wait, here's the button. Bye.